especially on the defensive end of things, with their top two defensemen on the shelf as Logan Couture is denied by Holtby on the first scoring chance of the night. And now it's Logan Couture trying to swing.
Anaheim and Chicago in succession, but they lost all the momentum by going 0-3-1 in the last 5. 1-3-1 in the last 5.
Matt Tennyson, a loose puck in front for newcomer Melker Karlsson for San Jose, and that's denied. But he is being forced to rely on for more minutes here. Ovechkin with a breakaway, and he hit the outside of the goalpost. Alexander Ovechkin busting through the San Jose zone, just missed.
Yeah, good job by Niemi getting down, taking away the bottom part of the net.
Now Brent Burns, San Jose's high-octane defenseman, and the wrist shot gloved by Braden Holtby.
Game-winning goals.
Brent Burns, and that's a turnover. The Capitals, Eric Fehr with a wrist shot as he got the pass from Brooks Laich, and Niemi with the save. Sharks in a trade from the Dallas Stars partway through this season. Now Pavelski, San Jose's leading goal scorer. Dillon off the post, hits the back of Holtby. He felt it and covered it. And Ovechkin grazing the goalpost on his breakaway. Now they're in a playoff position, as we said, as are the Sharks as Backstrom works the near boards, finds Ovechkin, the save by Niemi, and the rebound back into the mix. Ovechkin diving out after it with his stick. Now Sharks up through center, touched by Matt Nieto. As Niskanen gets back defensively for the Capitals, who really rebuilt their back end. Here's Nieto with a shot, and Holtby will grab that.
The power play for the Washington Capitals. Win faceoffs. There's a big hit zone entry. They're setting up.
Andre Burakovsky, and he's checked by Burns and hits the deck. And it's a dart across the ice, and then the move by Kuznetsov. Back to Ovechkin, back to the net, and saved by Niemi.
That's who were on the scoreboard for the Capitals in the lone goal against back here with Gary Trotz as the coach.
Andre Burakovsky firing it in, and then he's run into by Matt Tennyson. And these teams chip away at things here, trying to untie it, and they do as Beagle scores on the rebound of Brooks Orpik's shot. And it's 1-0 Washington.
Deadly when they get that first goal. That's just a one battle down low and getting guys and pucks to the net. And that's a great job there by Michael Latta to get the puck out to Orpik. He goes far side. It goes actually off of Tennyson's skate. Fourth line for the Capitals that ultimately came back just a couple of minutes after that to give them the lead.
And mentioned, here's the Caps again with a great chance off a steal, and the Sharks sloppy in their own zone, and it cost them a grade A chance there with Niemi bailing them out. Block, and Nieto will get it back for San Jose with under a minute and a half to go here in the opening period. Another steal in the neutral zone. Backstrom drops it. Johansson has a look, shoots. Niemi the save. The rebound. Backstrom had an open net, but he fanned. Marleau in transition. He'll bang it up the ice.
Against good hockey teams trying to turn things around.
Brent Burns with a shot, and he scores. And the power play gets back on track in a hurry. It's 1-1.
From a point standpoint, he's just got a quick release, and it's just the velocity and a great screen in front of the net. It's Joe Pavelski that really sets this up. He gets right in the eyes of Holtby, who has no chance on this play. Look at that look of Joe.
His 5th of the 13 goals he has this year. Now Marleau back to Burns again, and he scores!
Whatever it is, freeze it, capture it, use it again because it's working. And this time it's Logan Couture going right to the front of the net. In San Jose, they call it
Marleau. Taken to the corner by Carl Alsner. Now Burns whips a shot, bidding for a hat trick, and Couture off the rebound after it came out of Holtby's glove, just missed. Backstrom, Green, cradles it and gives back. Ovechkin trying to catch it, takes it off the boards, and scores! Tipped in by Brouwer, and it's 2-2.
Washington sets up the power play. Fight in the first power play that he was out there. He's got his stick on the ice. You can see it right there in front of the Emmy. And that is a perfect redirect. And Ovechkin, who can score at goal.
Not sure Todd McClellan and Barry Trotz want to see a track meet, but this second period has been exciting as Alzner's shot is knocked down by Niemi. And now Beagle and Flower getting the goals for Washington. Niskanen, and he lost it. Marlowe, Couture, saved by Holtby.
Thornton currently sitting third in the NHL in face-off win percentage at 58.8%.
Gets it across the ice. That's stolen by Joel Ward. In alone, and he didn't get a quality shot away as Burns gets there now. But Ward works it to Niskanen. He'll load up. Niemi the save. Big rebound. Pops to Alzner. Couture, second in team scoring to begin the day. He has an assist tonight for 48 points. And a wraparound goal! Logan Couture gives San Jose back the lead.
Matt Nieto actually starts the play, comes all the way across, backing up Washington, and then a couple of give and goes. There's a shot that goes off Holtby's blocker behind the net, and great presence of mind. There's the shot from Nieto. There's the save, and look at Logan Couture. Comes right to him.
Burns has a 2-point game for San Jose, and Marlowe has a 2-point game. The top players loading up for the Sharks. Here's a chance for Latta for the Capitals. And Niemi moving across to his right to stop that. Something they're not accustomed to when they score the first goal of the game, as they did tonight. Backstrom. Got a shake-off Hurdle. Gets a little separation. Now still on his backhand, trying to get a pass or shot, but Hurdle staying with him. They circle again. And Backstrom turned forehand, couldn't push it to the net. Draws it away from Niskanen and sends it across to an open man as Melker Karlsson dumps it into Caps territory. Pavelski battling, and he got a shot away. Holtby with the stop. And that'll be it for the second period. Blocked by Pavelski as it went wide of the San Jose net. Karlsson presents it to Karlsson, or gets it from Mueller, and Shepard now with some skating room for San Jose. Back to the point. Tennyson shot saved by Holtby. Pass it into that dangerous area, denied by Niskanen, as Goodrow bumps it up to Burns at the point. Brent Burns and his stick fractures, and here's a break for Beagle, but Burns knocked him down. No stick, no problem for Brent Burns.
He opened up this third period with
in San Francisco. It was a neutral site game between the Minnesota North Stars and the Washington Capitals when he was just a lad. Here's Tennyson with a wrist shot gobbled up by Holtby.
taking away the slot and a point shot in that situation.
Just about 6.5 minutes gone in the third period. And the score remains where it was at the end of 2. 3-2.
First, a couple by Washington in the second. Both teams playing a much more structured, disciplined style.
Niskanen ridden off the puck by Couture, and a big save by Holtby on the rebound, and trickled just wide of the open side. Braden Holtby with one of his biggest stops of the game. Alster on the keep. Now Backstrom sets up in the high slot. On the wing, it's Green. The defenseman skates in, gets the shot on net, saved by Niemi. Rebound cleared to this side for Goodrow. Downtown San Jose tonight. Jay Beagle gets in on goal and scores! Beagle ties it, and it's 3-3.
Long pass, and you're going to see Mueller just runs right into the linesman, Lonnie Cameron. And Beagle comes in and just tucks it in short side. You could see Niemi's stick. There's the collision between Mueller and the linesman. And now centering the third line for the Sharks here in the third period.
And here's Johansson. Back. The shot. They score! John Carlson and the Capitals take the lead.
What a pass by Johansson. I just looked at the last second. I'm going to have to think that Carlson must have yelled because that was perfect. Watch Johansson. Barely looks, and it is right on the tape of Carlson. Right-handed shot comes down. He's got
back in this here. Thornton scores! And we have a great one tonight at SAP Center.
Carlson Karlsson throws it over to Pavelski. He fakes the shot, finds the seam. That's usually Thornton passing to Pavelski. This is a reverse. It goes 8-9.
Him the benefit of that doubt. Hurdle, and that's knocked aside. Back in front. Holtby is saved. Holtby down on his pads. He's got the puck in his glove. Who? We don't know. But Mirko Mueller is going to safely play it to Dillon, who shoots from beyond center, and that's the end of regulation. And 5 minutes or less of overtime to come. Beagle steering it ahead for Ward. Joel Ward into the San Jose zone. Back for Beagle. On to Green. And they score! Joel Ward wins it in overtime. And the Capitals a victory here in San Jose.
The play right in the neutral zone. You can see Hannon arguing, and that's Beagle, who's had a tremendous game. Ward fights off Burns, gets his stick, and just goes far side.